What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Rollin Tray. I'm your host, Rel, and once again with the homie T Burner.
What's happening, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's the homie Goldie Bernafino, the creator your girl know, also known as T Burner, professionally known as Taurine Stokes. You already know.
Straight like that.
Already, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you all as always,
sure,
man.
You already know.
Hold it down, man. Having them good talks, man. Because we needing that.
Already.
Before we get everything kicked off, though, man, how's your week been, bro? How you
the
been,
week's
dog?
been
How you living?
Smooth, bro. The week been smooth.
Good.
I'm
Good,
it's interesting that you ask. I'll say a change in environment can definitely change your mindset.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
I can honestly say that's been a testament to my week.
Yeah, a change in environment. That's big, dog. Cause that's been on my mind a little bit too recently, to be honest, bro. Just cause like, I've been in Charlotte for a couple of years now, but just navigating and kind of finding my way around the city and like learning like what spots I like and like trying to, find fun things to do. It's definitely been a journey for real. But like you said, and sometimes I'm like, damn, am I in the wrong environment? So that question comes to my mind a lot. So, I definitely triggered something whenever you said that. I'm like, damn, boy, environment matters.
It does, bro.
But yeah, but I think it's definitely like, as we talked about last episode, I think things are definitely going in the right direction.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Lord
That's what's
willing,
up.
for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yes,
Good to
sir.
hear it though, man. Good to hear your week has been smooth. Mine has been as well. I can't complain,
I was gonna ask, bro, how
dog.
about you, man? What's going on with you?
Man, it's been good, dog. I've been definitely in a real, like a transition type of state myself, bro, to be real with you. Like, I took like a unexpected like hiatus from social media, bro. Like, and like unannounced, you know what I mean? But like as they kind of should be, in my opinion. Like I think it's weird whenever people are like,
hey,
they post, I'm about to take with the black screen with the words on it, and they're like, yo, about to take a break from this. Nobody hit me up. Like, all right, man, just take the break. Just peace out. Okay. Just go ahead and do it. If you're gonna leave, just do it. Bro.
Right.
But nah, honestly, just something just hit my spirit one day, and I was just like, bro, just take a break from that shit, bro. It's just, it was overstimulating, and then just with making content and everything, it was just too much, bro. Like, I just needed to just like step back from Instagram specifically. But yeah, man, it's been cool. My week has been cool, though. I've just been chilling, enjoying life, bro. My birthday coming up this next week, so just been
happy early birthday, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
Know,
I appreciate that shit,
do
bro. You already know,
man, for real.
Yeah, that's love, bro. Yeah, we gonna definitely do something
all right,
this next weekend coming up, bro. But yeah, I'm just really just trying to enjoy life. You know what I mean? I'm just being grateful and everything. But yeah, man, feeling good though. Feeling good though, bro.
Sure.
Word.
That's what's up, bro.
But yeah, shit. Now that we talk about it, we jump into this first thing I wanted to get into was social media, man. Like, a lot of talks, a lot of people feel one way about it. A lot of people feel positive, negative. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their thoughts, but this kind of came up on my mind this last week, like in a more like Zoom, a more grand scheme of things, just thinking like, damn, like overall, if you were to talk to somebody 50 years ago, you know what I mean, and tell them about social media or something, would you tell them that it overall is a good thing that they like do you think social media has had like an overall positive impact on society, or do you think it's had a negative one overall?
And that's an interesting question.
You know what I mean? Because in my mind, I thought about it and I was like, damn, like it does so much good and there's so much access and there's like a lot you can learn, right? But at the same time, it's like there's so much negativity and like, that's what's pushed and that's what's in the forefront a lot of times nowadays.
I think you literally just answered it for me, bro. Because that's kind of where my mind was going. I think overall, the impact and overall, I guess you could say cause and effect as far as like pre-social media and like what capabilities we have now, I feel like the overall impact has been positive. I just feel like the negative overshadows it.
It does.
Simply because it's more entertaining. And like it goes back to the saying, who cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Me personally, when I look back, and to answer your original question, like if I was to go back 50 years, I would tell that person like, look, something big coming. This is how you get ahead of it. This is how you take advantage of it. I would give them the game. You feel me? I feel like it's only right.
Right.
So I feel like whatever seeds you plant or whatever your intentions are, if you're a person that, you know, moves with a sense of integrity, then social media, although that route may be a bit tougher or may not be as rewarding as fast, or like you may not get that, you know, instant gratification.
Right.
That route to me is more admirable. Whereas if you are pushing negativity, and, you know, to each his own, what they may perceive as negative or, you know, not conducive to, you know, our society in a sense. But yeah, man, if you pushing negativity, like, I feel like you reaping, or you digging that grave for yourself anyway.
Yeah, so, that's what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, exactly, because that's what you're putting into it. I think that's a great point too about it, like, because it depends on who you ask, and also depends on how they're using social media.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people aren't using it for good purposes or good reasons, so they, you know what I mean, it's probably not gonna be a good thing or a good, you know, they're not gonna be able to benefit from it properly.
Right.
But
so like with the creators, for example, like your Zuckerbergs and things like that, like I feel like when they started this, they had good intentions, like great intentions. Like I remember when Facebook started, bro, it was something for college kids. You know what I'm saying? Like when Facebook started, I couldn't even make a Facebook. So it was like, dang. And then when I finally got a hold of it.
Why you couldn't make one?
Well, I wasn't old enough.
Oh, okay.
You know, at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Then,
like,
did it have like an age limit on it?
Well.
Or did you like your peoples and shit?
They had like an age limit on it, but I think you had to have like a college. It was something related to like a college identification. In order for you to be able to even make the account.
Okay, I did. Yeah.
And then by the time I got hip to even what it was, because I ain't gonna lie, I was late to the curve. My earliest social media was MySpace. Like I remember having a top 8.
Yeah,
you know
MySpace and AIM and shit, but that was that was just like a messenger. But like an actual page was MySpace though, for sure. Yeah,
I had a sidekick. I guess that was kind of like pre-social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had the Razor and like the little Palm Trio, the shit with the little pen and all that shit. Nigga felt like an executive with that. I have no business, my nigga.
Bro.
But that Palm Trio definitely made you feel like you was Wolf of Wall Street for real.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
bro.
Those were the days though, for sure, for sure.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I hated to get a little sidetracked, but yeah, man. Like when you come from that era, it's like, what social media was doing at that time compared to like what it's doing now. Like at the time we was like, man, we'll never like feed this to something we're making money off of, when it was created for somebody to make money off of it. It just hadn't hit us yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting now that, you know, people like you and I are able to monetize off of it, and, you know, able to express our creativity to people who aren't connected to us physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, all through, you know, technology and social media. Yeah,
exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
the access and all that things to give you. And I've seen it just, you know, over years, we've all seen it change people's lives to the point where the right person sees you that would have never, without social media, they would have never seen it. And those have brought life-changing opportunities to like a lot of people.
But see, a lot of that is a double-edged sword to it right there. Like, it's certain lifestyles that people shouldn't get exposed to and they adopt. And it's like, you wouldn't have never known about this. You wouldn't have never seen this woman. You wouldn't have never known this was going on had you not had social media. That's
true, because just as a man, the level of temptation that's out there on social media is like unbearable. Like I couldn't imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like it was one thing being like younger and you could message another like girl from another school or something like that through like AIM or like MySpace Messenger or something like that. That was in them early stages. That was already seemed like it was kind of
it was
crazy.
Like across town, down the street. You know,
that's all still relatively kind of local,
like
right?
Same zip code at least. You might get a two different zip codes, same city.
You
know, maybe a district or two over or something.
Facts.
Now,
that's
flying people out.
That's insane, bro.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it's
you
a
can
totally
be
different
anywhere
ball
in the
game,
world.
man.
You can get where you want to go.
Yeah, it's a totally different ball game. I think the tides are changing a little bit though, as far as like the negativity. I think it's getting washed out a little bit, to be honest with you.
For sure.
Like I think it had its time, but I think, you know, due to like a lot of different reasons, it's getting washed out though.
Negativity can't substantiate itself after a certain period of time. Like I do feel like it will wash itself out.
Yeah. I agree.
People get tired of hearing noise, you know what I'm saying? It goes down to like negativity is just the loudest, I feel like.
It's a low-hanging fruit right now too. It's very easy to gravitate to, and
a bunch of positive people probably gonna be quiet, but they minding their business.
Yeah,
that's why they quiet.
Yeah. And I think the negativity too, it brings upon like a mob mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you ever notice like something gets posted on social media, it's if whatever the quickest, I mean, like the easiest, like everybody just mob jump on this opinion. That's what everybody does. You know what I mean? Even if
Yeah.
it's something they may not have like felt on their own, or like a choice they would have made on their own or opinion,
Right.
they'll just, they see the other comments like bashing this thing, so they're like, oh yeah, let me just jump on this too,
Nah, for
because it's
sure.
easy to do. But yeah, I think it's pretty wild. There's a lot of both of it, but yeah, I think overall, I would say too, I think it's been more of a positive impact on society, like all in all.
Hell, we met. Well, it was through a social media event, but
Right.
we met in person, which was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we ended up being able to connect through our
Yeah.
content and things of that nature. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Through an
man.
Instagram group.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's made a great connection too, and that's something that would have never happened
Well,
without
no,
social
for
media.
sure.
Yeah, because I tell you this, it's been hard to like outside of social media. I mean, honestly, I think like I'm trying
It's
to think
hard
of
being
like
a
how.
creator, but to find
Yeah,
like-minded creators,
yeah, just like-minded
especially
people
when you
in
have a
general.
niche,
That's,
in general.
that's what I was just thinking about. Just
Yeah.
as long as I've been here, the few years I've been here, I mean, I got one homie that's here, but I mean, we went to high school together, so I mean, that kind of doesn't count. But like, I'm thinking about as far as like people that are from here that I didn't know prior to moving here. How many people I've met outside of like a social media connection or something like that? It's not very many.
Not at all, bro.
Yeah.
Unless it's like work.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
very seldom do
Or
I
going
like
to
hang
these
out with
events or
somebody
something
from
we
work
go
or-
to.
Yeah, or like hanging out at like a function or something. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, man. Okay, so I also wanted to ask you about this, man. Mentorship.
Okay.
I don't think it's something that's talked about a lot amongst like black men specifically. Just because a lot of us grew up, some of us grew up without fathers. Like, I mean, I did, but I probably wasn't present. But also a lot of us grew up even, just with the mentality like, you know what I'm saying? You just need to get the shit done, like
Right.
yourself, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, how do you feel about mentorship? Have you ever had a mentor? And like, if not, would you?
So I've definitely had a mentor, or I could say mentors at a point.
That's
I
dope.
don't think some of my mentors knew they were my mentor,
Really?
or that I don't think they knew that like I looked up to them for certain reasons.
I got you.
But my first mentor was my father, of course, and he still is to this day when it comes to certain situations.
Word.
Like
Shout out to Pops.
I'm blessed to be able to still consult him and refer to him for stuff that like I'd still have questions about, either as a man or if it's like, yeah, Pop, I really don't remember how to fix this. I know you done showed me 100 times, but how to do this again. But yeah, man, like when it comes to mentorship and that aspect, like I said, I was blessed enough to have my father present throughout my entire life. He was an amazing father, stand-up guy. I do feel like he tried to teach me absolutely everything he could.
Damn.
Yeah, like just to prepare me. And unfortunately, he didn't have the psychic, or psyche to know that a lot of the things that he taught me couldn't necessarily prepare me for the world that we live in now.
Okay.
But in the same token, a lot of the characteristics that he instilled in me are very effective as far as like me making connections, building rapport, being respected, as a man, and standing on manhood for sure. Yeah, bro. Shout out to my pops, man.
Word,
He's
yeah,
a-
shout out to
a
Pops, man.
solid
Yeah,
dude,
for
sure.
building that foundation for you. So like you said, even if, because times have changed a lot, a lot of our parents, the way they raised us, it's kind of hard to directly apply to the times nowadays. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because things have changed so much.
Yeah.
So just having that foundation of just core values and core morality and stuff like that is like, that's definitely goes a long way nowadays in transition to, to when you're a man now, you know what I mean? You can operate in the real world. So that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had a a mentor per se, especially not like one that knew that they were my mentor.
Right, bro.
But yeah, as I've like, you know, got into adulthood and started to take things more seriously, just life in general, take things more seriously, especially when it comes to business and stuff like that. Especially because like I said, my dad wasn't present, so I've always been in a place where I've had to raise myself like as a man and like kind of learn from others. You know, they say a wise man learns from the mistakes of others or whatever. So I've tried to learn and be very observant. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am naturally. So, but I've always, kind of wanted that to be a thing. Like I'd be like, oh, that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I played sports growing up, so I did have like coaches and stuff like that, and like homies, dads and stuff like that would be like here and there. But so I had enough to like get by and also like observe other situations and stuff like that to know like kind of enough to navigate. But yeah, I always kind of like wondered what it would be like to have like a Coach Prime type of mentor, like a dad, to where it's like, oh, he's more really than like a
fully invested in like whatever it is you want to do.
This is more than my dad. Like this is everything. Like he can help me in business and all of my dreams, endeavors, everything. I've
always aspired to have a mentor, and when it comes to like my acting, or like when it comes to my creative side, like when it comes to us making content and stuff, that's something I just kind of like jumped in head first with, based off of the skills that I already had from acting. So it was like, when it comes to that, I've taken classes and worked with several great directors and things of that nature. But I would love to have that that one person where I can just consult when it comes to like, hey, be real, how does this role go? And I have people like that in my life, but not no one that's truly like solidified in the industry per se. Okay. That I would want to like be able to consult like on a regular basis, call them in the middle of the night, like, look, I feel like that performance was terrible. I feel like you're lying to me.
If you could have somebody like that, like one or two people that you could think of, like who would you?
Bro, probably Leon. Like the actor, Leon, and dang, two people, that's tough. I say Leon, but so just
one other person you could reach out to, just like you said, just to get some game from real quick, any time of day. Just a nice connection in the industry to have. You know how that works.
I'm thinking, bro. Give me a second.
No, you good. You good. Take your time. I know it's tough, man. Like I said, you're a real connoisseur and a real, student of the art and of the craft. So like I definitely get it. You definitely do your homework and do your research.
Can I get an honorable mention?
Of course.
And it's a rest in peace to him. But I'm gonna give an honorable mention to John Singleton.
Oh man. Damn.
Rest in peace.
Legend, yeah, rest in peace.
But if I could consult him for sure.
Yeah, that would be a great one.
But I'm gonna have to give it to Robert Townsend.
Robert Townsend, another great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if Robert took me under his wing, like I could really, like for what I view as like a true mentor or mentorship in a sense is like what I'm coachable to. Yeah, I definitely feel like it get me, where I need to be.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fire. That's two legends right there. Okay. Yeah, I thought that would be dope, man. Just to have a mentor and stuff as well. But I take a lot of game from people though.
Yeah, no, like you say, you take a lot of game from people. I'll say too, like, bro, a lot of my like close friends those are the people who I say probably don't know that they've been mentors to me at a point in time, and they haven't even realized it because of like situations I watched them go through and how they handle it, like being fathers and getting married, stuff like that. And it's just like, although I haven't reached that point in my life yet where I resonated that those are things that I would like to do, it's like I see how you handled it, and okay, cool, that's one way to go about it. And it's working for you,
Yeah,
like,
no,
cool.
for sure.
I appreciate you, respecting, whoever's in your lifetime and, doing what you had to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, same. I've definitely asked for game and asked for advice and know from, like I said, same thing from homies who got kids or who are married or out there, just a little
Yeah.
game here and there, how they dealt with situations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's fire as well. Yeah, definitely. For me, I try to take as much game when it comes to like interviewing and having conversations and stuff out there. Like there's a lot of people I take notes from and stuff like that, like who are, I feel that are like great and at that type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's like I would like Wallow.
Okay.
You know, obviously the people, Charlemagne.
Yeah, for sure. There's some interesting ones.
Yeah.
Wiz was definitely a mentor of mine, like through college and stuff. Like,
Oh,
Wiz,
yeah, for
Wiz
sure.
definitely shaped a lot of like who I not necessarily aspire to be, but like shaped who I like wanted to be like in a sense. Like, as far as like when I walk in a room, this the type of energy I want to give. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I get that.
superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I get that. Yeah, same for him and Currency and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and now
Spitter.
Larry June too. Yeah, for sure.
June, for sure. Yeah, man.
Definitely take bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? The game and stuff from all the the people I mess with like that. For sure. Yeah, man. A lot of people. Well, there's a lot of people out there who are really good at it and really talented at the both crafts and both industries and stuff like that. So. Yeah, like it's just, I wonder if I would love to, hopefully I'll be able to interview some of those people like that, like one day and ask them, like, how do they feel about being like mentors to people not even knowing it? Like there's thousands, and not even just us. I mean, there's thousands and millions of people out there who are literally like, mentors and taking game from these people and like inspired by these people and live their life in a certain way because of these people. And, and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, just to get that perspective from the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get that one day. But yeah, and just kind of like tailing off of that, subject there. What's one quote, just like a life quote, that someone has given you or that you've read somewhere? What's one quote that you just kind of stick with, like, you know what I mean, that gets you not through every situation, but just something that you revert back to a lot, like just one quote in general?
It's interesting, bro. Because I got several mantras and stuff that I use.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, this nigga here, man. Yeah, nigga got away with words, man. Right there. Got the vernacular, man.
But man, this quote actually comes from a very interesting character. But the quote goes, "Don't take life so seriously. You'll never get out of it alive." And that's from Bugs Bunny.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Like, well, technically Mel Blanc, but if we want to be, politically correct, technically Mel Blanc, but
from
Bugs
the character
Bunny,
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Don't take life so seriously. You'll never get out of it alive. And like that just always stuck with me. And to hear it come from a cartoon, which was like, a silly instance, but it's like, no, that's some real shit. Like, you really can't take it but so serious, because tomorrow really ain't promised for real.
It's not. It's
not, bro.
Yeah, and it's as morbid or as like crazy as that sounds, it may want you to be in a panic mode, but like you can't even trip because you can't control what happens.
Exactly. You can't even trip.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
And it was like the fact that came from a cartoon. It's like, I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, facts. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one for sure.
So, what about you, bro?
For me, it would probably be delay is not denial.
Solid.
Yeah, that's one. That's one my mom used to tell me all the time. She definitely kind of lived. That's one of her mantras that she lives by. But that's carried me through a lot, though.
Yeah,
definitely,
for sure.
Definitely, because in the moment,
relevant.
in the moment, man, rejection can seem so final. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It could seem so just
definite, like
it could seem so definite and just final in the moment. Like this is the end. Like, damn, I lost. But like, bro, that's not always the case. No. Most of the times that's not the case, to be honest with you. Like, it's never over, bro.
I'm just, sanding it down a little bit more, polishing it up.
That's it. That's it, man. It always, I'm telling you, man, Gosh always shows up on time, bro. He's always, got a bigger plan than the one I originally had anyway. So it's like, damn, I thought I lost, but the game wasn't even over.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here
But
counting
over
myself
time,
out, man. Get back in the box, bro. Keep swinging,
okay.
bro. It's not over with. So yeah, delay is not denial is definitely a big one. It's applied to a lot of life situations for me.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's definitely
solid.
one that I carry though for sure.
That's solid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's definitely one. Um, I read Wallow's book, Armed with Good Intentions, and Coach Prime's book. Um, I think it's called 21 Ways to Elevate and Dominate on and off the Field. But I mean, as people know, Coach Prime very quotable. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It was
Oh
quotes
yeah,
in both of those books, a lot of those.
for sure.
But yeah, that one definitely stuck out the most
Yeah, man.
for
Shout
sure,
out to
for sure.
Coach Prime,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Coach Prime, man, Wallow, all that doing that good God's
Mm-hmm.
work. But last thing I wanted to talk about, man, circling back to kind of like the social media topic somewhat.
Yeah, yeah.
AI, man, does the idea of AI or the path of AI where it seems to be going, does it excite you or does it scare you?
Oh, bro, it excites me. I'm ready for it. I'm trying to get ahead of it. I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to, in like every aspect. Like I want to
Mm-hmm.
be, one of the not necessarily pioneers, but somebody who kind of knows a niche that involves AI that can have some level of control over it, to where I can monetize for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so you looking at it like you better get with it or you gonna get
Oh
lost
yeah,
type
nah,
of
for sure.
situation. Like,
And I
yeah.
mean, like personally, um, if we want to speak about the corporate aspect of my life, that part of it is already moving in that direction. So it's like, if that
Okay.
matters to them, then this shit gonna matter to everybody else sooner rather than later. So it's like, yeah, I've already kind of started familiarizing myself, with different paths I can take as far as like, either educating myself through school or, taking little, online courses, stuff like that or whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for AI. Like,
Yeah.
and then even from a content aspect, like I've already, begin like, using it to my advantage to help me out with producing content. The time you save, the amount of ease, that you can, push out, material, it's to the point where some of the stuff that I use, I can just tell it what to do and it'll spit out what I need. It's my original content, but as far as like my editing time and like my, having to add captions and stuff like that,
Right.
like
It'll cut down on that. It'll do a lot of
exactly.
that
The
work for you.
technology is, smart enough to able to, not from a natural language processing standpoint. Like this is real, like conversational AI that can understand what I'm saying, do what I needed to do, and push out the product that I need. And it's like, hell, we in the fucking future. Yeah, I want this for sure.
It's not going
Next
anywhere,
step is
clearly.
flying fucking cars. So let's go.
And all of that and then some. I mean, and like it's not going anywhere either.
Yeah, no, for
So yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I was honestly a little like, I guess you have to say scared on more of the scare side at first, but then I just started to embrace it for kind of the reasons like you were saying, just
Yeah.
kind of faith. One, thinking about that fact that it's pretty much inevitable. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
I start to see the people that are in power and the people with money. They're using it and they're, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, helping it to progress forward. So you might as well get with it or you're just gonna get left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then just actually starting to use it and then like, okay, you can use it to your benefit. Like you
Yeah.
said, if you prompt it and don't let it prompt you and just,
There
you
you
know what I
go.
mean, just let it use
Yeah.
you, then yeah, no, if you use it correctly, it definitely can be beneficial for sure, for sure.
And
So
I don't want to retract nothing I said, but there are some scary aspects about it. It's just, I mean, we can't control everything, but then when you see like these humanoid robots that may malfunction and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, that aspect of it, I don't really give a damn about. I can still get up, do my own laundry, whatever.
right, yeah, I'm
You
not
know what
worried
I'm
about, I'm
saying?
not concerned
I
about that
need
type of
something
stuff
that's
either.
gonna help me write this, report or figure out this data that I'm trying to dissect or whatnot, and something that can, spit out a presentation that I didn't research for like 3 days, and I need a quick, report drawn up so I can give it to, a board or whatnot for me to get a grant type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
That's the
facts.
type of shit I'm on.
Exactly. Yeah, just using it to just better yourself, sharpen the tools up.
Exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. And get
Like,
forward
I
in
needed to
life,
help
get a
me
little
get
step
smarter.
ahead.
Like, condense this information to where I can, absorb it in a sense to where either quicker, faster, and more efficiently.
I'm telling you, because time is money nowadays,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Time is money.
For sure.
That's a big thing nowadays, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm definitely more so excited about it now, especially going forward. Like, I'm trying to learn and just be a part of it, be in the mix, and know what's going on, at the very least. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing what's going on and being a participant. But how do you feel about the I guess you could say backlash, like, say, like, for marketing and content reasons. Every time you get on social media and you see a post that is AI or that is something crazy that may not be AI, the comments are gonna say, "Oh, AI, this is AI, this is AI, this is AI." So, like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like that aspect of it is extremely oversaturated. Like, it is annoying, but it's like there are privacy controls that where you can, avoid it. For everything, for every cause, there's an effect. For every I'm missing the words that I'm trying to say right now. My bad, bro. But anyway, when it comes to that, I do feel like that it's oversaturated. It's annoying, whatever. But there's ways to avoid it too.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Like, but it's just crazy to look at that.
Yeah.
Whenever you see the post go up and then just people are just
Like your
automatically
SOAR
jumping
AI
anti.
videos type that type of stuff.
Yeah. Now,
Like,
but
some of it can be interesting, but then some of it's like, man, why would you even make this? Like,
yeah, like that was pointless to even make. Like, bro, why'd you even waste your time making that?
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting kind of crazy too. I have seen some videos and some stuff that's like, damn, it got me. Like, I was like, I didn't even know that was AI and shit. Like,
for sure.
It's
there
getting
are
hard
some
to
that
tell.
are that deceiving. There are some, but I mean, that goes to show you though, bro, that it's been out here. Some people been had access to this and been using it and been monetizing off of it way before it got big. So some people ain't shit new out here.
None of this is new.
And hopefully I'm speaking correctly, but especially like the Chinese, when it comes to like technology, a lot of shit that's new to us, old to them. So it's like
the Waymo cars, the self-driving. What would you rode in? You rode in one of those?
No,
Okay.
I have yet to ride in
Me
one of
either.
those.
I haven't
I've
ridden one of
had the waiter in like a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah. Like, where
How
they
was
bring
that
you your
experience?
food. It was cool.
Was it just like a
It was
rolling little
It was a rolling robot.
type shit?
Yep.
Came to
up
the table.
greeted
Did
you.
it have arms with the food, or just it had like
Well,
a
it
little
had
department?
arms, but it like popped its face open and like
And
pushed
then that's
out a
what
tray, and then it literally slid it on your table, and then it backed up, enjoy your meal, and went.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
So that was that trippy?
It was. Matter of fact, and I bullshit you not, I was in a Korean restaurant. Yeah, like, Korean barbecue. Yeah,
Real?
Korean barbecue. Yep.
Real?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Yeah. No. Damn. That's wild. I'd like to experience that. I could experience that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
The waiter
man.
robot. I didn't even think about those. Normally, I just think about like the driving cars.
Now, the
and like
Waymo, I don't know though.
the
Would
one
I
in
do
the
it?
house cleaning or something.
I don't know. Would I do the Waymo?
I
would do a
try it.
Waymo in like a. I would do a Waymo in like a Columbia or Charlotte. I don't think I would do it in like a Los Angeles or like a. Like a New York.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Nah. Definitely not in New York.
No,
I probably wouldn't do it in LA either, though.
Nah.
Yeah, you never know. That shit could take you. That shit will take you somewhere you do not want to be.
Like now, a Columbia, a Charlotte, a Raleigh, Charleston. Yeah, Waymo. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
speed limits ain't too bad. Like, worst case scenario, if it does malfunction, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be nowhere like too like
right.
sketchy or too like damn. Yeah,
but
I don't
like
need to be here.
Foreign cities, I need a human driver. Like, or cities that are foreign to me.
Every time.
Yeah, I need a human driver.
Yeah, and I need to stop messing around and learn another language too, man. I need to at least learn Spanish or something, dog. Because niggas trying to travel around the world and stuff. I need to learn some languages, bro.
I did the silliest shit, bro. I took Spanish my entire life, all the way up to my sophomore year in college, and stopped. And
damn, so you definitely know a little bit.
I used
but you
to.
just.
I mean, yeah, I can still, I can recognize a lot of stuff, and when I get around it, some stuff come back, but I won't get as good as I once was until I like thoroughly immerse myself again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
What's that app called? Babbel?
Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, might need to get download that.
Download that and get on it.
Yeah.
Have my little 15-minute lessons in the
No,
morning.
for real. Definitely do that, man. But you got anything else, man? Before we close it out, anything else you want to tell the people? Anything else you wanna you got cooking up? You wanna let the people know about?
Man, bro. Yeah, man. I got a few fashion shows coming up. I actually recently just entered a contest. Me and a couple of the homies actually. It's called the Sharp Gents, and it's actually season 2. It's here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So yeah, doing that.
Okay.
Working on a short film at the end of this month that should come out shortly. Well, my Q2 of this year, I'll say.
My bad, I ain't cut you off. Where can they see the Sharp Gents at? Where's that gonna be at?
I'll have to follow up, bro. But for right now, on Instagram.
Okay, so your social media is
my social media will probably be the best link to get access to their page, and they do have social media on their page too. So yeah, shout out to them, man. And what else do we got going? Fashion Week, Concord Fashion Week. That's in March, so we got that coming up. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep y'all locked in and keep y'all posted on what else I got going, man.
Yes,
how about you, brother?
Don't got much coming up. Got birthday coming up this next week.
Sir. We gonna turn up for that though.
Yeah. God bless, man. About to be 33. What else got cooking up? I think it's gonna be a good summer, man. You know, shit. You might see us doing something 420 this year. Definitely, keep your eyes open for that.
Stay tapped in. We got for sure.
We've been definitely planning that for a little minute, so we definitely could do a nice 420 trip. But
day to day.
Yeah, definitely gonna get all that done. But yeah, outside of that, man, I don't know. Definitely trying to get out some more, do some more things, man. This year, so I don't know. It's just we'll see where God takes me, man. But definitely got a lot of more things coming up. Probably gonna try to travel some more this year. Stuff like that.
Same, bro.
Yeah, probably definitely gonna try to move around and get out the city a little bit. I don't think I went. Besides the concert we went to last year, I don't think I went anywhere last year, bro. I don't think I traveled anywhere last year.
I got outside a little bit last year. I was blessed enough to be able to do it through mediums where, it wasn't necessarily a monetary cost to me. But yeah, I was blessed enough to be able to take a few trips last year. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So definitely, hopefully, looking to do a little bit more of that. But that's pretty much it, man. And then, of course, y'all stay tuned for the more content and all that because we definitely got some more episodes cooking up. We got some vlogs and all that kind of good stuff. So a lot more on the way. As always, appreciate everybody out there for rolling with us, and make sure you stay blessed, keep God first, keep rolling.
Y'all hold it down. You make me feel real irie,
Peace, we out.
Peace.